Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Venomous Talk 18. I just got to get this off my chest. Um, it's how I feel inside, to be honest. You know, moving on with life, I've been in 7 different relationships. 7. And with life, moving on after when you've been hurt by women so many times, and when you know that it's time for you to move on, it's time for you to move on. When you are in relationships and the women that you're in a relationship with, if they're not honest, loyal, if they don't have certain qualities, they got to be honest, they got to be loyal, they got to be transparent, and they also got to be respectful, and they also have to be able to hold their own accountability for the things that they do wrong. See, the thing is, women always want to blame men for everything. Everything is always a man's fault because it's easier. It's easier for women to blame men for everything. That's really easy for any woman to do. But, you know, if you let a woman tell another woman that she's wrong, she don't want to hear it. She don't want to hear it. Because she gonna start telling that other woman, well, you don't know me, you don't know nothing about me, you don't know my life, you don't know the struggles I had to go through. A lot of women in this world go through struggles. A lot of women go through struggles. Women who are in relationships are not the only ones that go through struggles. It's a lot of women out there that go through struggles on a day-to-day basis. But see, at the same time and at the same token, it is easier for women to blame men for everything because they don't want to accept accountability for anything themselves. That's one reason why they want to blame men for everything, because they don't want to be held accountable. A woman don't want to be held accountable for anything. They just love to talk shit about dudes all the time. Like, say for instance, you know how when you're on a job, right? And you be hearing females talk shit about dudes, and you don't really say nothing, but you overhear it. You overhear it, but at the same time, they be running their mouth, and they always be saying how they would never let a dude put their hands on them. But tell me something, right? When women are in abusive relationships, why they don't leave those relationships? Oh yeah, that's right, because they are scared. They're scared to leave that relationship. That's one reason why they stay with the man that beat them like shit. Because they scared to get out of that relationship. That's why they stay. That's why they say. Because, and I'm not saying this to be, to trying to hurt women. It's the truth. It's the truth. A lot of people, if you want to take this video out of context and you don't know what I'm talking about, and you never been in an abusive relationship, this video is not for you. It's not for the faint of heart. Because what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is true. Every time when you hear a woman that say that she won't let a man put his hand on her, think about how many women are already in abusive relationships. Think about how they can't get out of that abusive relationship because they stay in it. They stay in those abusive relationships because they scared to leave. You know how, I don't forget, it was one Tyler Perry movie that had this woman who was getting beaten up. You know, she was getting beat up by Blair Underwood's character. She didn't do nothing until the very end of the movie. That's when she finally did something about it. She finally did something about it right before the end of the movie. Right before the movie went off, that's when she did something about it. See, what I can't really understand is like women love to talk shit about men all the time. But it's kind of funny how when you're in relationships and you try your best to understand like the dynamic of the relationship, why is it that a woman cannot stay faithful in the relationship? Okay, so here's my thing where I come to the realization. I come to the realization that you got some women who just basically don't care because they're grown ass women. They can do whatever they can do whatever the hell they want to do, right? They're grown ass women. They can do whatever the hell they want to do. But tell me this: if you're a grown ass woman, right? But when you cheat on your boyfriend, when you cheat on your husband, how come you can't be a grown ass woman then and be honest to your boyfriend or your husband when he asks you, did you go behind my back and cheat on me? Or if a husband does the same thing, did you go behind my back and cheat on me? How come you can't be a grown woman then? It's crazy. It's crazy how the world is, guys. It's crazy. But what I'm saying is the truth. What I'm saying is the truth, guys. So if you guys want to take this video out of context, do what you want. Peace.